Sat Sri Akal ji, ji and welcome to UK Bhangra Culture. And if I'm looking really excited, here's why. This is the one and only Mr. Jaz Dhami. Bhai ji, Sat Sri Akal.
Sat Sri Akal ji. Kyon maino neer bahandiye.
I know you're all excited as well. And why shouldn't you be? Because this young man, I've followed his career from when he was a little toddler. That's not giving my age away. But before that, big hello to everybody who's been in touch with us through the show. Remember, it's culture@britasia.tv. Please do send us your thoughts. Do send us your shouts. Whatever you think, please let us know, as long as it's constructive and nice. Okay, pyar de naal, mohabbat de naal. Big hello to Kulbir Kaur. Thank you very much, Twada Benji. Sadia Taz, thank you very much. You loved the Desi show. You said it was absolutely amazing and you loved the way he interacted and you found out things about him that you never knew, and that's what we do on this program as well. It's more of an educational show and a journey into the artist, and you know, stay tuned because the artist I've got next, you're just going to be blown away by him, because I have anyway. Hardeep Singh Baines, bhai ji ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਟਲੀ ਤੋਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਕੀਤਾ, ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਬਾਬਿਓ। ਸਾਰੇ ਇਟਲੀ ਵਾਲਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ, ਸਾਰੇ ਯੂਰਪ ਵਾਲਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ, ਬੈਲਜੀਅਮ ਵਾਲਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ, ਜਿੱਥੇ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਵੀ ਜਰਮਨ ਚ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਹੋ, ਜਿੱਥੇ ਵੀ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ ਹੋ, ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਬੜੀ ਪਿਆਰ ਭਰੀ ਮੁਹੱਬਤ ਭਰੀ ਸਤਿ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ। And on the subject of Italy, ਮੇਰੇ ਛੋਟੇ ਵੀਰ ਪੰਮਾ ਸਾਮਰਾ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦੇ ਘਰ ਬਾਬੇ ਨੇ ਬੂਟਾ ਲਾਇਆ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਛੋਟੇ ਲਾਲ ਛੋਟੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਦੀ ਦਾਤ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਹੈ। ਸੋ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧਾਈਆਂ। ਮੇਰੇ ਵੀਰ ਜਿੰਨੇ ਵੀ ਕੰਗ ਸਾਹਿਬ, ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਦੋਸਤਾਂ ਯਾਰਾਂ ਰਵੀ ਯਾਰਾਂ ਮਿੱਤਰਾਂ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧਾਈ, ਸਾਡੇ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਵੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧਾਈ। ਜੁਗ ਜੁਗ ਜੀਓ। Also Sati Kaur, thank you very much for your kind words. Mani Singh, you want to see Lal Chand Patti on the show. Wow, anybody to do with the Dole. Obviously, Lal Chand Patti is the ultimate godfather of Dole. And, you know, if he ever passes through UK, I think he's in America or Canada at the moment, but if he ever passes through UK, we'll definitely get Lal Chand Patti definitely on the show, no problem. And also, big hello to my bro, Mr. Singh, Bhai Sahib, mera chota veer, and he just said, you know, don't forget to mention me. Because I mentioned we train at the gym at Harry Mitchell's, and he said, you mentioned everybody else's name, but you didn't mention my name. So, chote veer, tenu badi pyar pari, satkar pari, sat sri akal, and what a great body you have, in the nicest possible way, in a younger brotherly way. That's what I meant to you, and you work extremely hard for it. Nakib and Singh, yaar, tenu bhi badi pyar pari, sat sri akal, and Mani Lal Sangha, thank you for your kind words regarding the show. You absolutely love the show and you find it very educational, so thank you very much. And just going over to Europe once again, we had this wonderful email all the way from Devinder Dillon actually, even Dylan likha, Devinder Dillon from Belgium, and tusi actually Angrezi Punjabi likhi, the way I find it quite hard to translate, but thank you very much. Tusi kiha ki ਤੁਹਾਡਾ program ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ, ਰੱਬ ਕਰੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸਦਾ ਹੀ ਚੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਕਲਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਰਹੋ। Thank you, ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ। And then you go on to say that you're a huge fan of Desi. You really enjoyed the Desi interview. You loved his Punjabi, the way he spoke, although we needed a translator, but you loved his Punjabi, so thank you very much. And then you've actually given us a couple of messages for Desi if he's in the studio. Obviously, he's not in the studio, but we will try and forward your email to him if we can. But I'm sure basically what you wanted to say was that he's a great singer. You've got all his albums. You're a great fan, and I'm sure other fans out there think the same as well. So that's especially for Desi, and that's Devinder Dillon, all the way from Belgium. So hopefully Desi is watching the show. He watches the show with his dad and with all these families. So he's got your message. Last but not least, Sat Sri Akal Sukhi Paji, your show is amazing, phenomenal, brilliant. I'm speechless. I love it. Sukhi Paji, when is Jaz Dhami going to be on the show? Well, it's not today. Or it could be today. So see, we listen to you. So please do write to us. Let us know, who do you want on the show? What do you want us to ask them when they finally come onto the show? You know, you can't say we don't listen. So Jaz Dhami on the show. Jaz Dhami is coming up after this video.
I keep singing out of face. Girl, you're like no other. Every time you move, you think of me. You see that you can be my only lover. Is that alright? Girl, you know you're on my mind. Baby, listen, everything I've been
Okay, before the great Jaz Dhami, the gorgeous Jaz Dhami, I start talking to him, let's check out the Hot 10. Here's from 10 to 6. Welcome. This is a part of the show that you mainly have all been waiting for. We've had so many emails, so many texts, and so many everybody that we know, we meet out on the street, Gurj or myself, any of the team. They always says, when are you getting Jaz Dhami on the show? When are you getting Jaz Dhami on the show? So here he is. This is the one and only Mr. Jaz Dhami. Bhai ji, sat sri akal.
Sat sri akal ji.
Chote veer, ki hal chal?
बस भाई सब तो पहले सारे ने प्रेम भरी सत श्री अकाल नमस्ते ते सलाम मेरे वालों जी
Hor suna, ki hal chal hai?
बस एकदम बढ़िया जी
You're looking wonderful.
Thank you very much.
Okay, I must mention about the jacket. I'll get it out of the way quickly. We had Salinder Pradesi on the other day, and he'd had two jackets,
Okay.
black and a red one.
अच्छा
He wore the red one, made in Bombay.
अच्छा
That's not the other black one, is
ये
it?
है कि बर्मिंघम से बनी है
Ah,
हाँ जी
ठीक है
बर्मिंघम
आपने।
से खरीदी थी जी देख लो जी
It's smooth, man, just like you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so where you get the smooth touches from to not to the jacket, to you, because you are quite a bit of a smooth operator, really, aren't you?
हाँ जी मैं राम ना सब कुछ राम ना खरीदा
Take your time, sure. I thought maybe it's inherited from your dad, or maybe because your dad was a great Bhangra star.
Yes, he was a singer for a band called Sangam Group and also a dancer for Taranga Group.
Oh,
अपने
wow.
भंगड़ा हम
The
जैसे के
Bhangra group, yeah.
Taranga Bhangra Group हाँ जी
Kya wada, Gurchan Mal Sahab used to be on the Dole,
yeah
Balveer Khanpuri on the
Yeah.
Boliyan,
yeah
Bira Paji on the Chemta.
yeah वीरा
Still swinging that Chemta, nobody
Yeah.
swings that Chemta like Bira Paji as well. Tell us, what kind of effect did that have on your musical career? Obviously later on you
Yeah.
picked it up, but did you used to go with your dad? And
Yeah. Well, I used to go to loads of gigs with my dad. I remember when I was young, and just seeing him on stage perform. On dekhna, baki, he's been a musician as well, a tolki player, a drummer, and a tool player. So just seeing him play different instruments was an inspiration for me.
Yeah,
मेरे मन से कि मैं भी ऐसा कुछ करूँ मैं.
yeah.
And then when I was 9 years old, my dad gave me my first song, which is a Hindi song actually.
Okay.
It was from a Hindi film. I can't remember what song it was now. But पहली बारी वो गाना मैं गा सका मैं, and dad said, I'll dictate the words for you.
Okay.
What I want you to do is, बाजे दे काट के अपने आप गा.
Okay.
And then I done the
So
song.
you sang it at home, not
Yeah.
on stage or
Yeah,
something?
correct,
Okay, okay,
man.
okay.
And then after that, I was introduced to Ustad Ajit Matlashi from Birmingham.
Yeah. Okay, we'll go into the starts bit, but I
Yeah.
just thought, I think it's really important
Yeah.
to sort of focus on the part that your family and your dad has played.
Yeah.
And we talked to Jaz Dhami
Yeah.
or the Desi
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
It seems that their fathers seem
Yeah.
to play a great role in their musical careers. What kind of music did you used to listen to? Or what kind of music was played at home while your dad
Okay.
was just chilling?
My dad was really into Muhammad Rafi.
Oh, yeah.
Manak Saab bhi.
Ji.
A big fan of Manak Saab. And it was mainly Bollywood actually, surprisingly.
Okay.
A lot of, some Punjabi stuff, but mainly Bollywood stuff.
So you're more
Yeah,
influenced through
by Bollywood side, yeah.
through the Bollywood side
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
things. Okay. I mean, Jaz Dhami, we talked about him, and people do, sometimes people get you mixed up.
Yes, they do.
Let's clarify that. This is Jaz Dhami, and although your hairstyle maybe is a little bit the same.
Koina pendua, koina pendua si, koina.
Are you actually, are you related?
Gotti ya pendu nahi hai,
Gotti, Sarnami, as we
Haan
say
ji,
in Punjabi,
haan ji.
rather than Bendus
Haan
as
ji.
well. I mean, did you think, because he'd come into the market just slightly a little bit before you, I suppose.
Yeah.
Did you think of changing your name, or did you think of changing your style, or whatever?
नहीं जी अपना जेड़ा obviously Dhami है मेरा गोत.
Yeah.
Obviously I was from a young age I wanted to use my name as Jaz Dhami.
Yeah.
So I want to stick with that. And previously, before my actual projects, I was doing a lot of underground stuff for Gorele, like fusion projects, and I featured on there even as Jaz Dhami as well.
Okay.
But obviously, I wasn't put forward because of that stuff because it's underground stuff.
Yeah.
But obviously, because of my release on Aman Hair's album, I got the recognition.
Yeah. Tell us about
Yeah.
Aman Hair. Tell
Okay.
us how you hooked, because when I first, it was a huge album, first had the track, I spoke to Aman and thought, brilliant, but who's the guy? Who's number 14? I think the track was number 14.
Track from 14.
And
yeah.
I thought, tell me, Aman, India to aaya munda, nahi, he goes, itthe da munda hai. Then,
Achha.
I knew you before that, but
Yes,
vocally I hadn't heard you, and I thought, wow, blow me away. Tell us about how
Okay,
you got hooked up with it.
jada Jinjan Gana siga, actually I'll speak to you about my introduction first.
Ji.
I met Aman Paji at it's a gig in Bristol.
Okay.
Jazzy B was performing there, and I sang my first Punjabi song, which is a song called Kalli Ke Te Melva Kalindar Tillava Ji. He's obviously passed away now.
Yeah, yeah. Aman Hair Production.
Aman Hair Production.
Yeah.
And उसमें पहली बार ही गा सका, and my dad used to work with Aman Hair's dad in Leamington.
Right.
So उनके काफी पुराने, obviously he's known him for a long time.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was introduced to him then, and then after obviously my university, we approached Aman to do my album. And then when we approached him to my album, the initial idea was to do 3 to 4 songs off my album.
Right.
And then he asked me to do Jin Jan
Okay.
for the Ground Shaker 2.
Was that, did you pick the track, or did Aman pick the track?
No,
and
Aman
gave it
picked
to
the track for me.
Right.
He gave me the lyrics on the same day, and can they guide karne the vocal.
Wow.
And then I never heard the composition before. I just, although he composition came my composition, then the guide vocals, and then after a few months we came in and did the main vocals.
Wow, and it's a
Yeah.
huge hit, really.
Yeah,
Put you on the map
बहुत प्यार देता है
with a great track as well.
Yeah.
Jaz, we talked about I Knew You earlier on, and I remember I think you sang at Jagpal's wedding or something
Yeah.
like that, with Apna Sangeet.
Yeah.
And your dad Bikar was there as well, and,
Yeah.
and we were there as well. And I think you sang Aaja Papi Chudle. I'm not sure actually what track you sang.
It was Kalli Kite Mera, I think.
Was he Kalli Kite? Might have been Kalli
Yeah,
Kite Mera.
yeah.
And then Bikar goes, "Get down." I thought, good man, he's got the looks and everything.
Thank you.
But I thought vocally, he needs. And tell us how you've looked after yourself vocally. You've got more stars than I can actually write on my piece of paper.
Yeah.
The great names under there: Ajit Singh, Matlashi, Haridev.
Professor Haridev ji, Hanji.
Professor Haridev. So tell us about Matlashi ji.
Matlashi ji, I left Matlashi ji from the age of 9
Wow.
to 16. ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਮੇਰੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਿੱਖਿਆ ਆਪਣੇ ਪੰਜਾਬ 'ਚ ਹੋਈ ਸੀਗੀ
Yeah.
ਪ੍ਰੋਫੈਸਰ ਹਰੀਦੇਵ ਜੀ ਬਹੁਤ ਅੱਛੇ ਕਲਾਸੀਕਲ ਸਿੰਗਰ
Yeah.
ਨੇ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਦੇ and then I stayed with him for 2-3 ਸਾਲ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਲਾਇਆ ਮੈਂ in Punjab ਗਰਾਇਆ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ obviously I completed my degree in Shastri Sangeet in India in Punjab
Shastri Sangeet.
Shastri Sangeet
Kya
ਹਾਂਜੀ,
baat
from
hai.
Chandigarh University.
Yeah.
And then I came back to England, did my studying here, and then got the place at the world famous Paul McCartney School of Music.
Yeah.
And then I went back to Punjab. अपने प्रोफेसर हरिदेव जी को नाल में काफी मैं टाइम स्पेंड किया वापस पे.
Yeah.
And then after that I went to Mumbai to learn off Jayasri Shivaram ji. He's a playback
Yeah,
singer.
baat hai. At the age of 23, he's got more degrees than I think Prime Minister Manmohan Singh will be back after this short break.